Hey, those are pretty deadly looking NPCs. So yeah, it's a shame I missed the alpha stuff last week. But I think it was really just Thaldraszus. Now, Thaldraszus is kind of weird because it doesn't seem like it is the biggest zone in the world. Okay, right, let's go meet the Khan. I mean, man, we've not had these dudes, like, properly in the game for a long time. And, we do have a bit of a crackpot theory that's been thrown around the office. So many of the NPCs in the game that do actually map to the old world, like, the gnolls, the furbolgs, stuff like that. Now the centaur, they have HD versions, right? Like, HD versions. It does kind of make you wonder, what are they going to do? It's like they've slowly been building up this bank of classic Azeroth things that are, classic Azeroth things that I guess are quite good looking. Not that I want to go and just get your hopes up for some sort of World of World revamp or anything like that. Yeah, so this is the NPC who speaks in sign, which is neat. If you're an alpha, do you automatically get beta? Yes. Yes, you do. Okay, so what's going on here, right? It's been countless generations since an outsider reached our lands, with the primalists treading in our lands, and I think, maybe just for a copy editing thing, lands, just kind of, lands, maybe you want to throw up the words there so that it feels like just a little bit more fresh. Anyway, with those primalists treading on our lands and peddling forbidden magics, my people are understandably wary. If you are to travel with us, you must make yourself known. Okay, introduce yourselves to the members of the clan. While you travel with us, you must pull your weight. Unruly Norlocks. So those are back. Raiding medical supplies. Alright, so we gotta go fuck them up. Sounds good. Gotta take a look at some new assets that Blizzard have made for us. It's kind of nice. But yeah, I suppose, we're in that section of Alpha, right, where crazy new stuff isn't exactly happening. I think what needs to happen is, we need to actually start getting to endgame, seeing what things are like. Ah, good. This is, I'm going to just kind of like run through it a little bit, but it's kind of like nice, all, the little introductions. And goodbye. Man, Chaos Bolt. Just a very satisfying ability, isn't it? So, has anyone came back for Season 4? That's my question. I am curious. I'm kind of surprised that I came back for Season 4, to be honest with you. But I did. And it has been fun. It has been fun. Well, we got 2 nopes, 2 yeses. I'll be interested to see how that one shakes out. Season is great so far. Leveling Wrath Classic. Clear Normal Nathria had a really good time. Yeah, like it. I only hopped in and did some faded LFR. Just in between doing a dungeon run, just to get another space in the vault in case it was something that I would have wanted. Suffice to say, I just got shoulders in both slots because, that is how it is, right? That's just the way the box works, as we all know. It does feel crazy, though, like the item levels are just so goddamn big. Only unfun bit is Lower Kara. Interesting. I enjoyed Lower Kara. That said, if people don't CC those boys in Moreaus, yeah, if that doesn't happen, you are utterly in for it. And I guess the final boss, too, he can be fun. I mean, he is fun. He's a really fun boss. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think Lower Kara's awesome. Lower Kara's awesome. What else did I do? Oh, yeah, Lower Tazavesh, which I also think is awesome. Frankly, I think Tazavesh is just a really... I mean, man, it's such a cool dungeon. Now, that said, when we did it, it was very strange, I was doing Lower Tazavesh, but the DPS that joined us was like item level 280-something. So, I gave him PI, and he just went and did all the damage in the universe, and then it was like, alright, cool. Cool. It's Tyrannical Week and the boss lived for about 30 seconds. Maybe even a lot less. Which was kind of crazy. Missing items. How are the faded raids? You know what? I actually don't even... This is so dumb. I haven't even freaking researched what the fucking faded affix does in Atria. I just kind of ran in. And you know what? It's that weird thing. Oh, thank you for joining as a member in Orange Sea Line. It's that funny thing with LFR, especially LFR healing. It's like, if you have a few paladins in there and, you know, all that. Man. Oh. Server lag. Hello. Server. Hello. It's a bit weird as this, because it's like, by the time that I've got, you know, I've shielded a few people. And, you know, I've shielded a few people, so now it's time to go and... you know, maybe throw a penance onto the boss. Oh, wow, yep. Don't dragon ride straight into a tree. You know, heal them via atonement. But by the time I've set that up, someone else just went and fucking healed them anyway. Because there's always one or two healers that are, like, completely, you know, over-geared for being an LFR. I have to presume those are people who are just trying to get an item to drop so that they can maybe use the upgrade items that Blizzard have put in. Right? Because I suppose that just does mean that LFR is now a bit more open to you as something you can do, because once you actually acquire the bit of loot, you can upgrade it from LFR all the way up to Mythic. You know, as you farm up those upgrade currencies, which is certainly something. What's Blizzard's vision for the daily routine in this expansion? I dislike the... Yeah, I sort of dislike the current daily grind. Well, it depends what you mean by daily, really. Right? Completely depends on that. For player power, it seems to be highly minimal. To be honest, it just seems like it's going to be do the content that you want to do. And that's that. If you care about world content, though, well, Ian described it as there being kind of like 4 Zareth Mortises. And certainly there seems to be some sort of like... I mean, I've seen zone upgrades for these guys where I think you get like Centaur companions when you're in this zone. And yeah, you can upgrade them to like do different shit. Seems kind of neat. So yeah, hopefully that kind of idea of 4 Zareth Mortises actually does. Okay, so let's take a look at this. There are 4 of us who hold the most power. Clans Tirai. What are they called? Tirai, Shakar, Nokud, Onir. Alright, so we're going to learn about what's up with these guys. So Tirai are the keepers of our traditions. Their leader, Matra, is the cultural Khan of all Maruk. Can trace their bloodlines back to the first matriarch. Yeah, so this is the other thing too. They're establishing, you know, these guys have, you know, having been here for a very, very long time. So I suppose either they change up the lore of how the Centaur came to be, or there's something different going on for them. So Clan Shakar, these guys, strongest hunters. Alright, so they're just, you know, hunting game, that kind of thing. When are we going to get Notion to sponsor the cup? But, you know, I should get... If there's anyone who makes sense for a sponsorship, it totally is Notion. We use them for everything. Clan Nokud has recently came to power. A generation ago, Jakan Khan led his people to defeat Clan Togus, taking their place in power amongst the plains. That's kind of fun. I liked all the different... in Stormblood... I mean, you don't get the very obvious inspirations, right? But in Stormblood, all that stuff with the aura was really neat. Father was a man of honor. Ah, but the new one. Right. So, this Balakar fella, we're going to have to watch out for him. This zone is so pretty. Ah, right. This clan. Is made up of those who feel a direct connection to our god, Onara. She guided the founders to the Dragon Isles, and she's watched over our people ever since. Okay, guided them to the Isles. Is that before they were Isles? How does that work? How does that work? Who knows? Reminds me of Stormsong Valley. Yeah, a bit of Stormsong, bit of Nagrand. The mystics of Onir are initiated from many different clans. They all... Okay, yeah. Well, this is nice. We're actually, you know, building out the culture a little bit. Kind of doing this with this little caravan, you know. This is kind of neat. Especially, of course, once this is voice acted.